Join me as I pack some of the tools that are sharpened and ready to head out to their new home. So let's pack an order for Mark from United States. I have the receipts and the order papers here in front of me, and I have the tools all the way around me. Again, it's a small shop, so you have to work around with what you have. I have the plastic bubble wrap in this corner, and the finished packaged tools are here. So let's see. Mark has ordered grinder burr refiner, which I have it here. So I need a bubble wrap. Just give me a few seconds. So it's really scientific way how I pack my tools. So that's the second round of roughly 5 rounds in this batch that I have. I just divide it like that so it's a little bit easier to handle in the shop. So I did get a feedback a while back when I still use Creation Post, our national post office, that I use too much bubble wrap, but they do throw away packages quite a lot. So I have a sort of a safe mind, let's say. I can sleep nice and tight knowing that at least I did on my end as best I could to protect the tools. Although the edges, as I'll show you in a few seconds, are also wrapped, but you never know. So I have these custom-made boxes, 10 by 10 centimeters by 77 centimeters long, and that covers the length for basically every tool. And inside usually I can fit 4 tools, and if I have the orders for more, then I have other boxes which these tools came from the factory in England, from Crown. So I use those. I recycle some of the boxes. Once I have the tool inside the box, I pull the papers in front of me. So this is the invoice or receipt, so that goes inside, just in case for the customs, but also for the customer that ordered. So that goes in, and I need a little filler inside just to stop rattling around. Now I did a sort of a test postage with the DHL. This is the first time I'm using them to send the tools. So on Monday I sent out 12 packages, and now I think by the time that I'm filming this, all 12 should be delivered in only 3 days, not even full 3 days. Some packages actually arrived the next day, depending of course where you are in Europe, but in most cases for Europe it's next day delivery, and for United States it's from 2 to 5 working days. But as it's shown in this case, in this trial sending of these 12 packages, they arrived in not even a full 3 days, which I'm really happy about. I need new tape. I have these tapes custom made as well, Tomasic Woodturning. So that goes in. And I seal the box. So that's enough for the transportation. Now again, if inside are 4 tools or even 3 tools with a wrap, it can be tight fit on the inside, so I like to put another few pieces of tape all the way around like this, just so it doesn't get unglued here just a safety precaution. And I put order paper on the box because I still have to print shipping labels for these. So I do that once I have all the tools packaged, once I have a round ready to send out. What I predict is for these 30 tools that I have to send out in the next round, which will be in a couple of days maybe, I assume it will take me around 1 complete day at the laptop, filling up all the shipping labels and so quite a bit of work. So let's see the next order for Walter from Canada. Spindle gouge, 12mm diameter, which I have it here. So let's wrap it up. Now I did bought this bigger bale of wrap. You can see it here. It got shrunk and it was much larger. But I thought at first that it was too big. In the past I had half of that length available, but those were not available when I got this one. So I got the entire thing. And I thought it was too bulky to handle around, but I kind of start to like it in this format, and I can cut roughly 70 centimeter long strip, and I can wrap like so, widthwise, roll it, and I have enough of the protection on the tool. So it turned out as a good thing. So of course I'm still figuring out the process as I go along, trying to find the most efficient way, but so far this was is the most efficient way that I found to wrap these and send them out. So once again the invoice goes inside. Now for all the shipment that goes outside European Union, I have to fill out a customs form, which is by DHL handed over electronically, so there is no extra paperwork, which is great. So I like that as well. In the past, again, I had to fill all those manually at the post office, which was kind of a hassle, to be honest. And delivery from that older system took around at least 3 weeks for the United States. For Europe it wasn't that bad, it was around 5 days, give or take. But for the United States, where most of my customers are at the moment, it was, at least for me, a little bit too long of the waiting time to have your tools. So this is much faster way. Again, it's a little bit more expensive shipping cost than that old one, but I think it's worth it to have it in mere days rather than weeks. And again, the order paper goes on the box, just so I know which it is when I print the shipping labels. So that goes on. And let's pack one more. Let's see. Pete from United States has multiple tools. So let's see. Burnisher, Sapili handle. So I have it here. So I have the burnisher, and I have these pouches from Crown. That goes in. The next one is 12mm fingernail grind spindle gouge. So that's here. And square end scraper 19mm wide, which is here. Just double check. And you can see how I wrap the edges. So for all the tools which are not factory grind, which are sharpened by myself, I protect the edge with this paper towel and wrap it with tape, so it's really nice and secure on the inside. So those are these 3 tools, so let's wrap those up. Now I was thinking to put this bundle of this bubble wrap somewhere on some sort of a dowel or something, just to dispense it from the wall, but too much hassle in this space at this point. And I also like to, in most cases I would flip so blade to the handle and vice versa, but since these are only 2 tools in this box, I can get by handle to handle, like so. Like this. Goes in the box. Nice fit. And now the burnisher needs a little protection as well. Again, just in case. These are tools, so you can leave them basically in these pouches and send them out like that, but I like to protect them. I feel a little bit better like that, so. Like that, and this goes to Mississippi, so really nice. Goes inside, and burnisher, and nicely seal that. Whoop. Like so. Make sure it's nicely stick on, so that's good. And again, just to identify the package, this goes on until the shipping labels are ready to go on the package. So the next step is, once I finish, there are roughly 7 orders left to pack, and then I'll weight each package. In the system I already have preset for each tool the weight and everything, but I like to weight the final package, final parcel, just to double check everything. And yeah, so far I think it's a good system, works okay. And yeah, so this is a little insight how I package tools once they are nicely sharpened, ready to go out. So hopefully you saw one of your tools packaged in this video, and hopefully you should receive shortly your orders. Again, I'm roughly halfway through, so it will take me maybe another week or so to just send everything out. And there is a lot of, again, questions asking when the next pre-order will be. And again, I hope to open the shop when I get the newcomer tool, my signature tool. It should be in the post roughly maybe early next week. So I hope again in roughly 5 to 7 days to open the store again. And again, if you're subscribed to my website newsletter, you'll receive an email announcing that the store is open, or you'll see it on the social media, so either on Instagram, my Facebook page, or YouTube videos. So again, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.